The members of Pi Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated are celebrating a major milestone. They've been soaring for a century here in the scenic city, and I am joined by the Vice President, Jacqueline Brown, at this time with more on their 100th anniversary. Hello, Jackie.
Good morning, Latrice.
And I have to say, in full disclosure, a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority and Pi Omega chapter. So, Jackie, let's start by talking about 100 years and just kind of, how did Pi Omega get to this point? Started by 5 incredible women?
I started by 5 incredible women, and one of those women is Miss Willer. And matter of fact, there's Willa Holmes.
Right, Emma Willer Holmes.
Yeah, and Alton Park was named after her. So it's 5 incredible women, started back in June 25th, 1925. So that's why we're celebrating 100 years of service and sisterhood for all mankind.
And when you look at that and think about that and being able to sustain for that amount of time, and not just sustain, but to not survive, but thrive and make an impact, Jackie. So when you look at that, talk about the mission of, the organization. Like right now there are different national program initiatives. So talk about some of those main program initiatives right now and how they impact the community.
Okay, we have 5 major international service initiative programs. One is Empower Our Family, and one of those programs, we partner with the food bank to pack food for our children in schools. We call it CHIP, and we have a wonderful time packing food. Another initiative is Advocate for Social Justice. It's so important to educate and train and mobilize and register individuals for voting. And then we have Enhance Our Environment program, where we are planting trees and creating gardens for our community. And then we have Uplift Our Community, where we are giving back to those who are in need. So we are following our founders. It's all about helping our community. Their vision was to help the community.
And that's so important. And you talk about, and then build our economic wealth as well. And we have some pictures, and we can put these pictures up while we're talking. And those are just some early pictures from different events over the years. But one of the things too, you look at and think about that. How have we been able to sustain and thrive for so long as we continue and Pi Omega continues to work in this community?
What it takes is that vision and looking back and reflecting on our founders and what their purpose was. And their purpose was to serve. The purpose was to mentor. Purpose was to help the community out. And it's all about the sisterhood to get out there and to serve our community and to keep that vision before us at all times. The ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, they really wanted to serve.
They do, and I think that because service is at the heart.
It's the heart of our mission.
It's at the heart, and you look at it, and then you saw there were some pictures with like the MLK Day of Service, where you're packing bags and you're feeding the homeless.
We did that this year. We served over 200 individuals with food. We partnered with the Olivet Baptist Church mission group, and they prepared the meals. We packed the items for the homeless, and we were able to give those items and food out to the homeless.
And before we run out of time, celebrating the Centennial, we saw the Founders Day there. And then tell us really quickly in about the last 25 seconds, Gala's coming up.
Yes, we have our charter celebration on Wednesday. It's very intimate, only for members only. And it's very important for us to reflect back and to be rededicated ourselves to the mission of the organization. And then our gala is on Saturday at the Trade Center on the June 28th, where we'll celebrate 100 years, and we have some special very special individual guests coming. We have an international guest coming, and also our regional director will be present as well.